meet the big guy, the big man. Apparently he's like this whole like mafia boss type thing. And the Corvid, uh, kind of, he gave you guys a recommendation. So he'll be more accepting. You won't be murdered at the door. He has this. The Corvid is set to leave in a couple days, and he asked you. You don't have to fully oblige, but if you're cool, he asked you to not cause any trouble. Couple days, so he can finish up business and leave town. So if you fail, he doesn't get murdered. As by association. So at this point, you guys wake up. It's like early morning, about like it's 9 a.m. If you want to wake up earlier, so be it, or later, you guys. And by now, he's set to leave tonight, like kind of late tonight.
So wait, guys, I just had a thought, right? Do you remember how Axel said that the fight can be avoided by not using diplomacy?
Yes.
What if we cause trouble and get this guy killed? Is that how we avoid the fight?
Are you
No,
okay?
we're not killing the Corvid.
I'm just saying.
The Corvid, I think, is can be helpful.
Like,
also, I don't think he's the one we're supposed to kill. I don't think this is the encounter.
Yeah, we're getting it from Mr. Big. The Corvid is some guy we learned that Mr. Big knows the
Alright,
rumor.
again, I said it was a terrible idea. I didn't say it was right. Okay.
Listen, he said it'd be real nice if you weren't dicks and decided to fuck with him while I'm still here.
That's fine. We'll move on, just like chilling around.
So like, what are we doing again?
We're supposed to get this Mr. Big guy.
You guys are allowed to meet him earlier if you so wish. This guy literally said, "Hey, please don't do it while I'm here." But you can do whatever you want.
We need to find this Mr. Big guy for the Coconut Captain, because the Coconut Captain is paying us.
We know where Mr. Big is. We know where he is.
Yeah, you know that
He's
he
in
spends a lot of his time at the theater near the top of the island.
Yes.
Listen, we just need to not cause trouble till nighttime. That's all we need to do. I don't see why that's going to be a difficult objective. So why don't we just get drunk or something?
I don't think so.
Nordwin,
let's not cause trouble, guys. All right, who wants to drink and drive?
Nordwin, I don't think
Yeah, I don't know, bro.
Is really the best way to stay out of trouble.
You can drink. I won't drink.
To be honest, I kind of.
Alright, Usagi,
This is
you're our
the only time
designated
when I'm going
driver.
to disagree with you.
I don't think you guys drive. I don't think any of you guys drive.
Who can drive the ship?
Who are you disagreeing with? Who are you disagreeing with, Medea?
I usually agree with Nordwin, but this is where I'm going to very harshly disagree with him because.
What?
I thought you would be the one who would drink, but.
I mean, I like to drink. I love a good beer. I love a good spirit. But when we're trying to protect someone, I don't want to get them killed for our incompetence.
We're not. Oh, okay. We're not protecting.
We're not protecting. We need
We're
to
not
quite
protecting.
literally just.
We are.
Confident. And even active
not
trouble,
causing trouble.
only active trouble to Mr. Big is the problem. We get like in trouble with the law. No one's going to care about that guy.
But even still, getting in trouble with the law isn't very great.
That's true.
Yeah.
Because then if we're, locked up in jail, we're probably not going to be able to meet Mr. Big because, we're in jail.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Also, we're in jail, and that's also not great.
That's 3 times he said shit. And he's rich, so maybe he might have some he might have some ends with the law.
Yeah, I mean, all police are corrupt.
Okay, I don't know about that one.
Ooh.
Mr. I don't know about that one. Kill the pig. All right,
Sitting here,
buddy.
like,
All
bro, sitting
right.
here with ACAB in their Twitter bio.
Black Lives Matter.
So, you guys just want to explore the city then, or like
Hmm.
go to a tavern or something?
Is there? I mean, there has to be something on this
Who
island
wants
that's
to
interesting.
gamble?
Oh,
I don't want to go
there's
to a
whole
tavern
bunch
again.
to do. There's this place has a high amount of like arts and stuff. They do a bunch of performances in the streets. It's full of like bars. There's bars like everywhere. Maybe like
A museum?
10. Yeah, like about 10% of the population looks like they can play an instrument of some kind, or is engaged in some type of art.
Dirty bastards.
The streets are sprawled with like little stands of people doing like caricature, whatever the fuck that word is, like portraits.
Caricatures.
Caricatures?
Yeah, and portraits.
We should.
There's people
We should
playing
do that.
music in the streets.
We should do that. Yeah.
We should just walk the streets and just enjoy the arts. Take a day off.
Have fun, enjoy, and live life. Live, laugh, love.
Shut the fuck
Get off the ship.
Medea goes overboard.
Good.
Yes.
Alright. Lift anchor, go, go, go.
I crawl to the side of the boat really fast.
It's just
You have
like
a
Deep
conjugal?
Woken. Okay, we're not doing this. We are not doing this. We are going to enjoy the fine arts.
Okay, so you guys walk through the streets. You find this like what looks to be like a main street, and there's just stands lined up across the entirety of the street. Strangely enough, even though there's so many different people playing music, it doesn't seem overwhelming. In some strange way, even though it's a mix of different genres of music, they all blend in some strange like harmony that you've never quite heard before. Usually harmony is a collection of different like noises put together to make a soothing sound, but these are the different types of music are so different from each other. And each time you walk close to a specific like musician's stand, their music becomes louder, and as a result kind of starts to have a priority over the other musician's music, and it kind of like gives it the stage for a second. And then as you walk by, a different genre starts to like, as you get closer, it gets louder. And it's just this interesting, almost buffet of different genres of music and different playing styles. And all together, it's not like going into like a band room and hearing everyone play music all at the same time. It's not like overwhelming your senses. It's still a pleasant harmony. Meanwhile, there's a bunch of artists that happen to be painting the sidewalk, painting people as they pass by. There's some people sitting down on chairs getting their like portrait taken by an artist. There's unique ways of doing art. There's someone doing like a weird like magic color spray thing, where they they put you in like a little kind of like a raincoat, and then they give you, it's kind of like a snow angel type thing where they color spray at you, and then
Your figure.
what gets caught by you gets caught by you, and the rest goes onto the canvas.
Hey, Axel,
That
Yeah,
sounds
what's up?
nice.
can I just randomly like use guidance on some people? Like just make everything just slightly more joyful and happy here.
You can. Some people are like, they feel a little uncomfortable that some random guy just walks up, casts a spell on them.
Hideous.
But, like, no one really stops you.
Ignis.
Like, it's a cantrip, so many people recognize it as guidance. They know you're casting guidance. It's just kind of like, I don't know you. but you don't cause any problems or anything. People are chill with
Oh
it.
my god, Nordwin didn't ask for consent.
I don't know, Nordwin. May I please touch you? Oh, God.
Oh.
You guys
The
pass
fuck
by.
is-
You see, there's also like a weird college fair thing mixed into this, where it's
Kill
different
them.
colleges of different bard colleges. You see like the College of Creation, they're like showcasing the bard's abilities to animate objects and create objects through the sheer song of creation.
Mm.
Strangely enough, I don't know if Chauncey's with you guys. He's probably not, but if he is, this music is quite familiar to you.
Certified classic.
No, everywhere and nowhere.
Can I try to identify the music and where it's from?
Yeah, roll history.
Do I hear? Do I hear? I can't speak.
22.
From what you know, you're part of the College of Eloquence. Is that what you're a part of?
Yes.
Your kind didn't play with music that much. You're not. Your college didn't
Your
specify.
kind.
Yeah,
Your-
Hey, bro's a
college didn't
diplomat.
specify music, but you
These
still had a
fucking
couple of
diplomats
courses.
over here not knowing how to be a fucking musical wizard, bro.
You still
Get
had
the
a
fuck
couple of
outta
courses in music and kind of bardship as a whole. Well, eloquence. There's different ways to manipulate the weave, in which like what bards do, right? There's telling stories, telling jokes, simply lacing your words with that just tad bit of like magic. There's using music. So lore bards usually like they treat life itself as a story. So they use cutting words to rewrite small moments of the story to kind of manipulate the area around them. And then they use magical secrets to further manipulate reality through the arcane weave. So the creation, on the other hand, they focus on the song. This song that is said to have all creation magic as a whole derived from it. It's not really proven that everything was taken from a song, but for the most part, it's kind of just what they study. You know, you never took a class on this song specifically, but they believe that in some like almost religious way that this song manifests reality itself. And to some level of proof, it's what they're capable of. They can animate objects from just, inactivity and start having that object dance around. They can create objects out of thin air simply by playing music on a flute. But other than that, you don't really like recognize the specific song itself. You never like practiced it per se. You can see some derivatives from like the music in like other spells that you might play music to like provide the somatic or verbal components for, if you use an instrument as a spell focus, that is.
Mm-hmm.
Do they let people
Whole-
paint for free?
Yeah,
Okay. We know the college. I can read the lore of the bards.
and
Explain the subclasses. Thank
Can you
you.
read Usagi?
Excuse me. Can you read?
Yes, I can read.
Ah, yeah. I can read.
Cool. I just can't do math, but W that we can read.
I can do math.
Hey Medea, what's 2 plus 2?
4, you fucking idiot. I can do simple math.
Would you like a medal?
Would you like me to shove it up your ass if you give it to me?
Kinky.
What the fuck?
Uh,
do you guys say
Yeah.
this out
it's
loud in
always
public?
it's always the short ones that have the weirdest of
Guys,
finishes.
can we not argue in
I
the
would-
streets?
Yeah, you start
I would
to
like
get
to walk. I would like to like maneuver myself a
It-
good bit of distance away from them.
this mother walks by you with their child and just stares at you guys in disgust as they cover the ears of their child and scurry like away.
Look what you
That's
guys did.
completely fair.
Oh my fucking god. I may have low key accidentally pressed shut Discord off.
I mean,
Oopsies.
what is she? It's the natural part of life.
I think that's
I
supposed to
don't
be
think
behind
shoving
doors.
needles up people's ass is a natural part of life.
Also, if
Yeah.
it is a very sacred part of life, you shouldn't just say that out in the streets.
Sex is sacred?
Yes.
Oh god.
No way.
What do you mean, no way?
You know, this is making me think
Okay,
back
I don't know
on-
if Clown is talking to the mom or the
Oh no, no, she just hears me.
You know, this is making me rethink the claims Usagi made about Medea in the first session.
It wasn't a claim, it was an objective fact.
What did
Calling them a
Josh say?
dog, I think.
So you're a whore.
Oh, that.
I told you guys this.
a
That-
character is very prude.
That's crazy. We're
You're
calling
so gay.
Medea a whore after Bree says. You know what?
Medea's the one who said sex is sacred? Question mark.
I just
Okay.
didn't know because
Also,
I mean-
Medea started it. Bree was This is how Bree would respond in character to a threat like that.
anyway,
What the
Axel,
fuck?
do I hear Irish folk
I
music?
thought
Is there any way you play
Bree
Irish
started it by insulting, Medea's intelligence.
One up.
music? What is 1 + 1? 4.
I don't know. That's what I heard, but maybe I got it wrong.
Did you say what is
That's
1
true.
+ 1 = 4? Good lord, they can't even do the
As a
basic math.
Can we?
As
Okay,
a
okay.
joke, as a joke. I know what 1 + 1 is. It's 2.
Let's go check out the art. I want to go check out the painting.
Yeah,
Okay.
Sure.
I'm a connoisseur myself.
Would you like to check out
Are you?
the stands that are like, what's it called? Where they get like the audience's participation in making the art for like portraits or something, or do you want to check out the actual art itself?
Let's
Like,
flip a
the ones that
coin.
are- They just have their art in display.
Let's
that
flip
you
a
can, like,
coin.
Let's do characters. Let's do characters. I've always wanted to get my picture.
Alright.
done.
Heads for the first one, tails for the second one. I got heads. We're going to the first one. We're going to go with the audience. They get the
Audience
audiences.
participation.
Yippee! It's that one scene in Baldur's Gate.
Can I ask you a few questions?
Well, hopefully
I'm just
the clown
visiting.
doesn't stab us.
How do you like to kill?
Wait, hey!
Well, an artist.
Sorry, what did you guys want to do?
We're doing the first one, the one where they get the audience to help them.
Okay. So one second. Okay. So there's some interesting. Someone roll me a perception check.
I will do it.
I'll do it. I have an advantage in perception and +5.
Well, it's only against specific, like if you're
If you
tracking.
smell shit.
Well, you
Yeah.
can give if you want to help. You can do the help action on me.
No, no.
I'll give you the help action, Josh.
Thank you.
Can I also
See
roll
someone here.
perception? Oh wait, actually,
21.
Okay.
W.
So you see a couple interesting stands. There's that color spray one that I mentioned earlier. There's this interesting artist who seems to be a wizard of some sort. They appear to press their finger into like someone in the participant's like forehead, and then they pull out this purple strand of glowing energy, and they then toss the strand into a piece of paper, and this like wild abstract art that takes the mild shape of like a human being just magically shapes itself onto the blank canvas. It's full of specifically warm colors, and it's like kind of splashes of paint that kind of form the silhouette of what looks to be a woman. There's also this tabaxi who seems to almost in a flash, like almost like a photo, just almost instantly paint this person in their entirety who's standing in front of them, showing them the picture. It's not like crazy details, but it showcases a lot of their more prominent features, and you can obviously, like, if you had this picture, you could tell who it is a portrait of. You know, if you could pick them out from a crowd, so it has enough distinguishing features of the person.
A mugshot.
Yeah, they basically painted in the fraction, like it took them about a second and a half to draw like a relatively good portrait of a human being. There's also some others. A lot of them are normal painters. Those were, but these are some of the ones you managed to pick out that were relatively unique.
Well, guys, I see.
Oh, there's also musicians as well, which have the participation part where they're like, you know, give me like 5 words and I'll rap something or something like that.
Oh
Man,
God, kill him.
God, I hate improv.
Yeah.
Fuck these bitches. I take out my viper whip.
I tell them about the artist. Now, that wizard seems very interesting, in my opinion.
I don't know. I kind of want to, from your description, I kind of want to check out the one that's like, is that the one you were describing? The one that like pulls out the purple string from people's
Yes,
faces?
the wizard.
I want to dance.
Yeah, I kind of want to try that one out.
I would also like.
Though I would probably want to check though if there's any adverse effects to having something pulled directly out of your head. But
Well, you cannot consent to it. I think they will probably ask for your consent here. I've been hearing
Yeah,
that.
they will. They don't just walk to a random person on the street and do
Josh,
that.
I thought you were about to say you cannot consent to it. Like you can't consent. They're just
No.
gonna run up to you and do it non-consensually.
They do. There does appear to be a cost to it though. It's like 10 gold coins.
Okay,
For-
then there's also.
Do the picture.
Hmm.
Sorry, no, not 10. 5. My bad. I
5?
was reading the wrong. 5. Yeah.
Okay,
it's 5.
that's even better.
Motherfuckers act like a 5 gold difference.
That's even better. I love discounts. I'm Asian. I love discounts.
So yes, so this wizard seems to be entertaining the people. A lot of people are clapping, like, in awe about this whatever magic he's using. So he
I'd
seems
give
to
it
have
a go.
this little sign on the side where it's like bring imagination to life and stuff like that. He's like, my buddy-eared fellow, how would you like to get your very imagination placed on the canvas?
That sounds interesting. I'll do it. I'll give him 5 gold.
That is
Thank you very much for
bunny-eared
your
fellow.
participation.
Right.
He
I
then sits you down on a chair, and then he is close to you. He's like, now, I want you to think about something happy, something that brings you back to the pleasant times in life.
Oh, this is gonna be a hard one.
Alternatively, you can think of a tragedy, something that sparks sadness in you. Whichever you like.
Okay, coin flip time. I'm gonna coin flip. I'm choppy and Chauncey.
This is soggy. No, bitch, thank you. Why will you be so bad? Kill yourself.
Alright, I'm gonna do happy. Okay, I'm gonna do happy.
Stop being able to
Let's
say
see.
the N-word.
What?
Look, what I said at Baldur's Gate does not apply here. That guy's that's a name.
What?
So he summons some sigils around his fingers. He presses his hand to your forehead, and then he pulls out this purple strand of glowing energy again.
I'm
You don't
thinking
really
about.
feel anything. You feel this like little tingling. Oh, if you want to tell me, go ahead.
Oh. Wait, what are you gonna show me? Alright.
I was gonna improvise, but if you want to tell me specifically,
Okay, I was gonna be thinking about like spending time with my dad, like my father, making like wood carvings and stuff like that. It's like I was a
Okay.
child.
Yeah. So yeah, he pulls out this strand and he once again transforms it into a picture, and you get this painting with reddish hues. There's near the top there seems to be these sparkles of many different colors, resembling what looks to be like fireworks during like a festival. You get these like small little like brownish structures near the bottom, and what appears to be this dark silhouette of something to the side, as it is looking over this like full of warm hues, this kind of landscape in the distance. Uh, it's quite abstract. It kind of reminds you of carving with your father, like overlooking a festival you had during your time in your homeland. It's quite nostalgic.
It's quite nostalgic. Ooh.
Mm.
Now, out of character, I'm just saying this might be AI art generated. He may have just given me that.
I mean,
Actu-
yeah,
this is actually-
it's kind of like that, but it's like derived from your memories.
These damn wizards taking jobs away from real artists.
What do you mean you're
Kill
NFTing
him.
something?
I grab my.
Can I? Well, I have proficiency in painter supplies. Is there anything that like pops out in this picture?
You're looking at it.
Roll investigation
I got this.
Yes.
with advantage.
Can I add the proficiency from the
Yeah, add your proficiency bonus.
15?
Nice.
Okay. You notice that it's not made from traditional paint. This what's on this canvas is more printed, you would assume. Like it reminds you of print like a colored printers, like what a page would be. It's kind of like ink rather than paint.
What's a print?
What?
What's a printer?
They make newspapers with printers. It's not like, a modern printer, but printers exist at this point in time. It's how they, mass produce newspapers. So they, what's it called? You don't recognize the magic fully, but this is most definitely quite an inspirational piece. Very abstract. It's not really, at this point in time, abstract paintings don't exist that much, because abstract paintings are more of a modern thing. So this is kind of ahead of its time, you would say. In fact, many of the painters and musicians here are ahead of their time.
An inky texture. I like it.
I'm glad you enjoy it. Would anyone else like to? Yes?
I would like to.
Alright, Clem, go. You can go, Clem. Go ahead.
Okay.
I'll go after Norman.
Ah, yes, my friend.
Yes.
You look like you've been quite through a lot of trouble.
I have,
Well.
unfortunately.
May I have your 5 gold, please?
Yeah, I like shimmy it through my bag and I plop it into his hand.
Thank you very much. Now, sit down, and once
course.
again, think of a moment in your life that holds significance to you. Sad, happy, nostalgic. Let it fall into your thoughts and stay there.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want me
sit on
to
the chair
try and
and-
improvise a moment, or do you want to tell me what you think about?
I would say the time when I was attacked.
Okay.
By what?
The what's it called? One of the clients went berserk.
Okay.
Okay. So he presses his hand to your forehead. and he pulls out this strand. This one's a little more of a darker purple. There's small wisps of a darker shade of like magenta, a more dull shade of magenta. And as he sprinkles it onto the page, compared to the warmer color palettes of the previous paintings, this one has more of a blue one. It's very dark. All of the white parts, there's almost no white parts of the canvas left. It's as if the whole canvas itself was turned black before the artist started painting on it. And there's a lot of shades of blue, and there's this just complete contrast between the cool colors and then this shade of red near the bottom. There's red sprinkled around the painting in various places that just draw your eyes as it kind of highlights the red that kind of just battles and clashes with the other cool colors. However, in the very far side of the background of the painting, compared to the foreground, there's still this small bit of red that is less blood red than the rest. It's more of this pinkish red with a lot of bright hues, especially like a white in the center, kind of like this light that's calling over to your eyes. So while your eyes get distracted by all the red that contrasts with the sad hue of the cool colors, every once in a while your eyes are still drawn over to this like small like red light that is in the back of the painting. This reminds you of the dark time you had during that attack, but even still how there was at the very end of it this small amount of hope that you still carry to yourself with this to this day, this bit of strength. Here's the type of sad.
Take her eyes off of it. Okay, well, I get it.
Yeah, quite a very vicious yet strong memory I've had of it. And I grabbed the photo, and I folded and I put it in my robe.
Okay. Well, I appreciate your volunteering.
Of course.
I hope I didn't bring back any terrible memories, of course. I never intend to do that. I apologize if I brought something back I should not have.
They've never gone away. They've always been with me, so you didn't bring anything back. They've been in the foreground for years.
Who's next?
Yes. Would anyone else like to have a turn?
I think Darwin's up now, right?
Yeah, because you said you were going to go after me.
Yeah.
So I'll hand them the 5 gold then.
Okay. Once again, he sits you on the chair. Ah, my friend, you look like quite the interesting fellow. I'm sure you have stories to tell. Well, once again, I saw you in the crowd. You know the deal.
Yeah.
Think of a memory that is important to you.
Have fun,
And
Axel.
Okay, you're not even gonna tell me. Happy or sad at least.
No, you have fun. You get to you can improvise. I want to see how you would
No,
view.
happy or sad, and you said improvise.
I want to see what you come up with, and I will tell you how Nordwin would react to it.
All right. So, yes, he pulls the strand out and he sprinkles it onto the page once again. This time, the painting has a lot of warm hues again, but it's more of a very, very contrasty though. There's a lot of yellow and red. There's not much orange here to like blend the two colors together. It's like mustard and ketchup without the colors fusing at all. In the center of this page, there's a collection of bright, glowing, vibrant yellow streaks, with a bit of like red sprinkled onto it. And then on the background of the painting, kind of supporting the yellows, are this like darker shade of crimson red. And then within this crimson red are brighter hues of red, almost shaping like eyes. But even still, the eyes are kind of like overtaken by the bright golden yellow in the middle. Along with all of this, there still seems to be quite a like there's almost no cool colors here. By the way, there's like no blues, no purples. It's all just different shades of red and yellow. But then there's also this shade of just gray, and it completely contrasts the lighter colors of red, the vibrant like red and yellow. Those are both colors that usually take your eyes away. Like, you know, when you see a sign on the street, it's usually yellow or red because they call for attention. However, there's still this gray near the edge of the page that seems sharp, almost like a knife. And you usually don't see this at first. Not many people see this because there's just so much attention in the center that one would usually fail to notice this gray streak at the edge of the page. Yeah, that's basically it. This calls nostalgia to a various amount of deals you've made. I wouldn't quite say that all of this is from a particular moment, but more from an introspective, like remembrance of how these moments went. So it's not a specific moment; it's a specific event that has not just happened once, but multiple times. Where some
So you mean-
people you have traded
sorry.
with don't exactly agree with the idea of a deal being fair. And when enough of these eyes turn towards you and enough of these knives are pointed towards you, you feel like eventually there won't be another deal to be made. That's the abstract idea / feeling you get from this painting. A little abstract. That's like what you pull from the deepest parts of your mind. And even then you're kind of like, even that's a bit of a stretch. I don't really,
You would
probably like
you'd see him like have a slight smile.
Quite ominous.
Every tower must eventually fall.
That's the way I
Okay,
look at
now we can't say that because the recording.
that's crazy. You didn't even bring it up.
Stop.
It would have went past if you didn't
Like
say
I
it.
didn't like that wasn't even what I was trying to
That was the-
insinuate.
No.
Come on, I was gonna say it.
All I'm saying is John was quickly to point it out. I bet he had something to do with it.
I
Oh,
was
I'm
thinking the towers, bro. The towers.
Now all I'm just saying is that
We should do it again.
let's see. May have to cut that out.
Heard that?
FBI, do you hear that?
So I think it's my turn, right?
Yep.
All
Really
right.
pop.
Another one. You're all in the same group, yes?
For the
Yes.
most part, yeah.
Yes, of course. Well, let's see what you have to offer, my friend.
Of course. I hand over the 5 gold necessary.
Okay. So
And you know what?
use
I think I'm gonna subject you to Thomas's whole thing again.
great, because I didn't care. So as you sit down, Bree, in the distance, watching you from one of the rooftops.
Hmm.
But quickly, as the man's hand covers your eyes to grab the strand from your head, the figure just disappears as his hand, removes the obstruction between your eyesight and whatever was on the rooftop.
I take
And
a
as
mental note of that and remember to tell my party about it afterwards.
As he sprinkles the um paint, like the little strand onto the page, everyone behind you, Bree, is kind of in awe because what becomes created isn't exactly an abstract image. It's printed words saying the words "wake up,
Saying
Ooh.
the words what?
wake up."
Wake up. Wake up.
Huh?
Well, this hasn't quite happened before. Hold on. Maybe I just need to do it again. It must have messed up the spell casting. Do you mind if I?
No, not at all.
Okay. Apologies. He does it once again. He moves the canvas, with the words written on it, to the side. And then he puts another canvas on, and then he does it once again. This time, there's a lot of blue hues, but it's not like a sad cold color combination. It's more of a very vibrant one. A lot of teals and greens. It reminds you a lot of the tropical waters at home. There's a lot of bright colors here, not many dark ones at all. A lot of vibrant greens on the sides of the painting, resembling kind of like a forest of some kind. And kind of almost like a landscape of ocean going off into the distance. And everything kind of combines to create this tunnel that centers towards the center point of the canvas, where there's this very lime greenish like light that kind of streaks out from the center until it meets the very edges of the canvas. And this painting gives the viewer this sense of them kind of like going into the painting, kind of traveling, kind of dead set on the center. But then as you take a moment to perceive the other surroundings, surrounding this center point, there's a lot of like beautiful small details of the painting, like small little bits of white in the ocean, creating this like really delicate foam-like texture that is unlike the inky part of the rest of the painting. It's like this own like it's the only part of the painting that actually looks like it was painted on with a brush. The greenish parts of the leaves don't actually have a singular color to them. There's all these beautiful other shades of greens mixed in. And while they're close to the original like forest green you're thinking of, there's still some like very small bits of like this bright green that, darker greens. It's just a collection of different greens that when looked at from afar or when you're not focused on it, just all looks like the same shade of green. Yeah, this kind of, if you're to like look into it, kind of reminds you of a journey with a goal in mind. And while this is quite cliche, it sometimes we all need this message where the journey on the way to the goal is just as important as the goal itself. And you'll miss so much of the journey if all you do is just rush towards that goal.
The
And
real Silver Horde was the friends we made along the way.
And sometimes you find things on the journey that are far more valuable than the goal. And I'm not saying just friends. I'm saying like in terms of how valuable it is.
Hey Nate,
Hey, Thomas.
I have a dumb idea.
Oh, no.
So they said wake up, right?
Yeah.
Can I cast Command Awaken on Nate?
Awaken? Okay. Roll a wisdom save, Nate.
Well, Nate can choose to fail if he wants.
choose to fail.
Sure, honestly.
All right. You get a hit of caffeine. You feel, you know, you don't feel bored anymore.
Yowza.
For 6 seconds.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe like a new sexuality, like
That's crazy.
awakens in you or something.
I have a new king.
That's got to be crazy.
But yeah, nothing special happens.
I thought I was clever with that one.
It's not hot in the kitchen after that.
Well, that was quite ominous, but at least you got your second photo for free. Well, I guess you got your photo.
Well, yeah,
I
yes,
don't
I apologize. I must have messed up the spell. Which
Buy
it's strange.
One, buy
seeing
one,
as how
get
it's
one free.
essentially a cantrip to me. I've never quite, messed it up like that.
I'm not.
How
Well,
about you,
no.
sir, back there in the crowd? Would you like to have a picture taken of your imagination? And kind of near the end of the crowd is Chauncey's character, whose name
sure,
I.
why not? Don't worry, I'm not saying my name at all, so don't worry.
Oh yes, I forgot that you didn't say your name. That's why I probably don't remember.
Exactly.
Coconut Captain.
Exactly.
Coconut Captain. Yes, of course.
It's the greatest name.
So let's see here. Okay. Yes. So give me something to work with.
I got you.
Happy
Excellent.
memories.
See, Axel, unlike these other people, I'm going to be kind, all right? And just give
Also,
you a scene.
your character isn't a primary character. I know nothing about the you can let me improvise, but I don't know if you'll be like, I'm not gonna, make it like, it's a clown. I'm gonna put work into it, but I don't know if it's gonna go with your head look for your character.
It's a black guy sitting at a computer, the laptop.
A black guy.
The fourth wall.
Bro, Axel, your mic cut off at black and I've never laughed harder.
Oh no, because that's all I said, black guy, and then I started laughing.
Middle late. It's definitely a happy memory, and I'm just gonna post this one image right here, and then I'm just gonna let you roll with that. It has to do with meeting my crew.
Oh, I took me a minute to comprehend what I was looking at. Okay. I'm just gonna copy paste that. So yes, so you sit down. This guy kind of after looking at you kind of starts shaking. You're kind of intimidating to him, but regardless, he casts the spell and he pulls the strand from your head. He then sprinkles it onto the board again, and sorry, I had a brain fart for some reason. That was weird. I lost like all train of thought. The painting comes to life, not literally, but like in a strange way. Like usually, from all the previous paintings that were done, it was like this splash of color which slowly soaked into the paper and created the painting. This one seems to like almost animate as it gains color. In the middle there seems to be this collection of warm colors resembling what looks to be almost like a fiery wisp that goes up to near the top of the page. And then surrounding this centerpiece in both the background and the foreground are multiple darker silhouettes around the fiery texture in the middle. And then near the top and also like the borders of the painting are this kind of like bluish white streaks, which aren't like more of a sadness type of coolish color. It's more of a, you can't quite place your finger on it. It's like you don't usually think about it as such, but it's like a adventurous color. It evokes a strange feeling in you, the one that resembles freedom or some sort of something similar to that. And near the center is a silhouette that looks similar to you. And even though it's not with the others, it's still part of the circle in some strange like ovular way. And you can pretty much tell where this is coming from, right? This is you really pictured this memory in your head. It was very prominent compared to the others. And usually when you think back on a happy memory, you think of this exact one. And it was able to capture it pretty well with little to no amount of like abstract thoughts behind it. It's just you with celebrating with your crew.
A classic.
Is that everyone?
Yes,
Yeah,
I
Yeah,
believe.
except for Peg, who's not here.
Yeah, except for Beck. Oh well, they won't get a cool painting. Is there anything else you guys would like to do, or you want to call it a day? You guys like go around the.
And I try painting.
Yeah, you can.
Is
got
there
painters.
music? Is there Irish folk music playing?
Yeah. There's
Damn
a stand,
Irish.
there's a stand for a vast majority of different genres of music. So you
Is there-
eventually
Is there a debate club somewhere?
no.
Oh, shut up!
I mean, unless you want like there's like a Hamilton ass play.
Play.
The rap battle.
Happy New Year's. いただきます。
What swag?
New Year's.
I'll just be guidancing Josh to make the greatest painting.
Thank you.
He's mansplaining to the woman. God.
Nah, he's not mansplaining. He's just giving them magical drugs. There's a
Eric.
difference.
Now I'm prude.
Somehow endorsed Thomas Jefferson, his enemy. Oh, man, he's just. Okay, so yeah, roll me. This would usually be charisma, but you do have proficiency. So just do sleight of hand. Add an extra proficiency bonus.
Okay.
What would you like to paint?
25. Wait, so
Huh?
25 plus a d4. Let me think of what I want to paint though. 29. Loss. I'm joking. I can't fumble at 29. What can I draw? I guess I'll look at like one of the buildings. What are some of the buildings that like the most prominent buildings that are in this place in the Brasswind?
The most prominent is the theater near the top of the island. That's like the Eiffel Tower. Basically, you can see it from anywhere on the island.
Okay.
Okay.
Wait. Where's the other ones?
But there's other buildings around on the street, and while many people on the street would paint the most attention focused building on the island, even still some of the houses seem to draw your attention. Some of the just simplistic houses with little streamers drawn across them to celebrate, or not even celebrate, like just for this market area, I guess, as decoration. There's still like a nice familiarity to the things close to you.
All right, I'll be simple, but I'll make that 29 so simple. Like I'll draw like the whole, like all the houses, like the housing district. I think if I can get like a
Alright.
good angle.
As you start painting, this nice feeling of just relaxation calls over to you. You feel like recently it's been like kind of rough. You haven't felt this relaxed in quite a while. And as you relax and kind of delve into your thoughts and imagination, you manage to create this beautiful piece of the buildings in front of you that calls attention to the things in front of you. Like many other painters are painting buildings, but they all seem to just want to paint the coolest ones. The theater in the middle, or something like a noble's house or something. But you managed to make something better, and not with your material being better, but just the colors and familiarity of a simple commoner's house. And you focus on the color it has, the brownish hues of the simple building that just battles what other people want to make for their like granite gold furbished buildings with like elaborate reds for the tiling on the roof, like every other noble wants. No, this is different. This is like everyone
Legendary.
else. Yeah, this has character. Families have lived in this building for just as long as the nobles have lived in theirs. And that gives it more life because it's not reconstructed every time the noble wants to refurbish their house. It has just as much time as it has love in that building. And
Mm.
you portray this beautifully in this painting.
One
Many
must be
other
proficient
people-
in swordsmanship
yeah,
and
many
and
people
painting.
walk by you and they kind of like squint at your painting like holy shit. You eventually kind of like bring over this crowd starts to gather around you. A lot of people like whispering to each other and like talking to each other while you paint. They're careful not to disturb you. Eventually this guy kind of like parts the crowd. He seems to be wearing some elaborate clothing. He walks up to you and he's like, ma'am, can I speak to you for a second?
Hmm? Oh,
I don't. Yes, I apologize if I'm, causing any interruption, but I have not quite seen you around here before. Is that your painting? Well, obviously you have a brush in hand, so I would assume so, but
it
wow.
is. But I'm just a traveler.
A traveler. You must be a remarkable artist. I've never. What is your name, my friend?
Usagi. What is yours?
Usagi. Well, my name is
I should not ask that. Zach.
Zach Glindwand.
Okay.
I'm a noble around these parts, and I couldn't help but be astonished by the beauty of this painting.
Oh,
When you're
thank
done, I
you.
would like to purchase it from you if that's possible.
I
How would 50,000 gold sound?
Oh, 50,000. Wow. I'm not doing this. I'm like saving face, but in Usagi's mind, like 50,000 is crazy. Um, um, well,
Hey, actually, could I check if this is how much the nobles think it's actually worth?
It's art, bro. I've seen people pay millions of dollars for a purple square in this.
50K? 50K animation?
Which is exactly why I'm asking, Axel.
Asking for what? Oh, is this the general price of this painting?
I rolled a
Right,
29 on this art, so that's like
Yeah.
that's like 30. That's like that's like an impossible check.
That's why I'm checking. Could we sell it for more?
Okay, work. That's greedy, bitch.
Maybe. But that's crazy. You're robbing the DM. It's myself, man. I'm already being generous with 50,000. You don't need more.
I'm already giving you money for
Yeah, bro.
Well, sure. Yeah.
Would you,
I
when you're done, would you mind painting your signature somewhere on the page? I have never heard of you before, and I would quite love to get onto this sensation before you become fully famous, so I can say I truly have gotten one of the first paintings of the Great Usagi.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Um, I'll. Do you want it like when I'm done, or do you want it to be like?
Yes, I believe I can come around later today if you don't mind. When do you believe you'll be finished?
When will I?
You're kind of close to being done.
Maybe in like
However,
half an hour.
I'll come up. I'll come around again then, around that time, and I'll have the gold ready if you mind.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you, Zach.
Paranoid senses are tingling. I would like to
Golden
just
wand.
ritual cast detect magic while they're painting.
Oh
like a
my
legit-
god, there's so much fucking magic everywhere.
I know, more angled towards the painting itself, just in case incorporated. Just in case.
What? What are you accusing me of?
No. I'm saying like in case it got in case of something like they're asking for you to sign it, just in case incorporated.
Okay, you're kind of paranoid. Not gonna lie.
Yeah,
I'm
no,
not
man,
going
that's
to lie.
a regular ass canvas.
This is a regular ass paint, regular ass canvas.
Listen. Axel said he was going to make things really bad this session, so I'm being a bit extra paranoid.
This is the
No,
improvised
honestly,
part.
I'm stalling for next session.
The stalling part.
Yeah, I don't plan anything horrible to go wrong this session yet.
All right, I'll sign my like. What should I do for my signature? I guess I'll do like a.
Like, write it in whiteboard, or do you want to just?
I don't have a good signature, dog. It's like it's just like the cursive of my name, and then maybe like, I guess like rabbit ears.
Okay.
The detect magic was also going to be used because we did get a painting that said "wake up" earlier, so just in case we have enchantment magic on us, just like covering both the bases.
I think you should wake up.
Is that supposed to be an insult?
I'm
no,
just.
you wake up, bitch.
I just do a 90-degree turn, and then you should wake up. And then I go back to my painting, like nothing ever happened.
Just try to terrify Goodwin's and like triggers paranoia. Wake up.
Yeah,
Wake up.
yeah.
Wake up.
Yeah,
Not
that's
even
what I.
looking at Nordwin, not even looking at Nordwin, I just casually say, "Wake up," and don't elaborate.
Oh, did you not see that I said that that there's no more automatons?
Not when you said it, no.
I said it like a few hours ago. They're all gone. They are dead.
Yippee.
So yes, that happens. He comes back around. He has a couple like guys with him. That look a little like muscular, I guess. Presumably bodyguards. One of them seems to be carrying this bag. And that has this like case in it. The other one is carrying this like pretty heavy looking bag of coins. He drops it next to you, and the guy waits. He says, "If you'd like to count, go ahead, but there's quite a few."
Oh, I look in the bag. Is it like there's a lot?
If it's not 50,000, it's at least like 30.
Axel.
There has to
using
be
my
some
power-
magic for this, right?
Using my power of being literally the whole reason of being a cleric is I'm worshipping money. Can I look at that and try to guesstimate?
Roll investigation with advantage.
There has to be like some magic that sorts through like coins, right? Like maybe
Believe it or
prestigious.
not, there's not.
Like the.
Norman knows this shit.
Oh yeah. Like,
Yeah,
imagine-
so yeah, there's 50,000 in there.
I did a look up at you.
There's
Like,
50 and
yep.
there's 50,002 in there.
I would hand him 2 gold coins back.
Off by 2,
I'm
my
sorry.
friend says.
Well, I apologize. I
Oh
suppose.
no need to
no,
apologize. I just don't.
It's merely for the fairness of the deal.
He's weird about money. Don't worry.
I see. Well, thank you very much.
Pleasure
I'll be
doing
taking-
business with you.
Yes, very much so. I look forward to hear of your future pieces, if you plan to do so. The other guy places the painting carefully in like this framed case that has like this very thin glass cover, which is very hard to get at this current time. You can definitely tell that he is a noble of some kind. I will not remember his name. He will never come up ever again. If he does, I'm gonna come up with a different name for him on the spot. And I'll
Little
just
bro
say-
is gonna go into the book.
Yeah, I did. I even now I forgot his name. It's like Zach.
Glimwand.
Yeah.
Holy
Glenn
shit!
Wander.
It's Zac Efron.
Alright, you're going in the book.
Yeah. Anyway, he walks away.
That was my first, well, not first, like, actually no, that was my first commission. Like, I
Yeah,
thought,
bro's
wow, I'm
Don't fall
rich.
off.
I believe I see an excellent market opportunity here.
I'm rich.
Now, I was about to say, but I didn't want to be too obvious, that you could have. This big guy is looking for talent, so that would have given you a free pass.
Didn't we? No,
Basically-
I thought we had Nordwin already. That would
You
give it.
do, but if Nordwin fucks up, that was like a guaranteed, like no matter what you were gonna fuck in if you presented that. Goodwin can fuck up, possibly.
Good win, not even.
Nordwin.
Nordwin, whatever, same thing.
Okay, but Nordwin's eloquent, so I think he can make it. So, I'm taking that 50k. 50k over securing a flat
The
hook.
lowest I can roll on persuasion at the moment is 21.
Well, let's hope you
Rolling
don't.
out.
You know how fucked it would be to be a banker, like in the
Well,
fantasy
they
world.
have like
50,000
unseen.
gold
They have
coins.
unseen servants organize the gold into like specific numbered piles, so it's easier to count
Mhm.
by the like 10,000s or thousands.
I
So
can
then
see
you-
why they had dollars, paper money.
Yeah.
Yikes!
Bro had 50,000 gold coins, and that like.
I mean,
that'd be
well,
better
then I
off
can
for-
imagine how a case full of $100 bills and like, paying for like a multi-million-dollar, piece. That's why they have like suitcases.
Oh yeah, and bands. Okay.
Yeah, but coins can't really be in bands, so
Yeah,
they
yeah,
have
they
like
could
the
be
little
in like
weird coin, they have,
pockets.
like, yeah, coin thingies, but they don't do
The
that
rapper.
this time.
I'm Mr. Beast, and I'm paying for my car with 100
Yeah,
million Fed.
that's why deals took so long back then, because it wasn't because they had to work out specifics, it's because they needed to count the coins. Why do you think
Imagine.
nobles had so many pictures of coins stacked up onto on top of each other around them? It's because they were in the middle of counting them.
I'm Scrooge McDuck in this bitch.
Why don't they just make their children do it?
then those
Because
greedy
their
bastards-
children need
Because
to learn
children can't
manners and etiquette for nobles, or else they'll get like executed or something.
That's that's crazy.
I learned my math by counting up my father's coins. It may have
I
taken
thought
it.
you worked in the coal mines.
He didn't. He
Well, yeah,
multitasked.
you don't think that was my only job, did you?
I mean, I thought it was part of it.
Bro worked a 9 to 9.
No sleep.
9 p.m. to 9 p.m.
It's how I went to sleep. You count sheep. I had to count my father's money.
Not even 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. It's just 9 a.m. to 9 a.m.
And he's never finished.
Yes, it got me working.
Father's got me working.
Someday, so they set me free.
Papa Nordwin was not the best father.
My
Anything else
father
you guys-
made me a worker.
Or do you want to call it a day?
I guess.
You know, can someone join that the musical that's happening?
Yes.
Sure.
There's a couple like musicals on stages and stuff. One of them is like they get people from the crowd. I don't remember the name of that game show, but basically, they give you a prompt. You have to improvise it with someone else from the crowd, and then you have every time you say something, they can like clap their hands, and you have to like redo it, but like funnier if possible. And they
Okay.
can like do that multiple times. There's also just a
Parade?
normal musical, or like something like Hamilton, but
I'll
more
do improv.
improv. Okay.
It's because he doesn't know the Hamilton lyrics.
I don't. I'm not gonna sing Hamilton. I've never even seen Hamilton.
Kill yourself.
Yeah, it was a.
I'll sit in the back. I'm watching the show. Imagine if I was on the freaking stage. I'd be like in the most monotone voice ever.
What do you want me to do?
Yes. Sorry. I'm trying to think of one because okay. You are. So you get up on stage with this other guy. He appears to be a halfling. He's much shorter than you. The judges kind of like laugh a bit. Okay, halfling, you are a fae attempting to retrieve this man's name, and you, good sir, are an assassin who is trying to find the fae's true identity. You are both trying to get each other's name, but you both cannot say what your name is. I don't want to do this. I'm tired.
Is that
Does
what the judge said?
Someone else want to improv?
Why don't we just reenact like one of the Starved Oblivion scenes,
Just like
really badly?
Done with this shit. Goes to sleep.
No, Brett's already here. Hold up. Brett's here, right?
we could just act out a Starved Oblivion scene like really badly.
Yeah, let's do that then.
What? No, you bitch! No, Eric, what are you doing?
How we improv in this act? So what are the rules of this improv?
Just do literally whatever you want. But if they clap their hands, you can say the most stupid thing ever. Like they can say like if you say like let's say, oh, why can't you tell me your name? Because I am on a secret mission, and then they clap their hand. Because I am impregnating your mother. You can say literally whatever you want after that if they
say less.
Just
Okay.
try to make it as funny as you want.
We're still following the plot of the Fae name, right?
Yeah, well, barely. Like it's very loose.
That's how we start, and then it gets worse or better.
Yeah, like if you want to, if you think it'll be funny, you could tell the other person your name, I guess.
Okay,
Or
this
you
is
can
how the
give
scene
them-
went.
You can give them some random name like Cheeto, Cheetah, or whatever. What's that mascot? Whatever the fuck, you know what I mean. Like literally do whatever you want.
I'll play a Miri. I'm joking. I will not do that. That's so bad.
Hello, depressed
Narrow
individual.
the fidelity.
I am the.
I have the pleasure of meeting you.
Is he not here?
Oh,
Oh, yes,
What
sir.
did you say, Chauncey?
I said, hello, depressed individual. Would you
Hi.
like to say your name?
My name. Well, you
No.
came up to me. Why don't you introduce yourself first?
Well, you know what they say. I asked first, so obviously you've got to answer first.
They clap their hands.
Because I am really fucking tired. I'm not going to cap to y'all, bro.
I punched the half hunter. Well, I'm.
Really fucking tired. A couple people laugh.
Do I play? Okay. Do I? All right. Should I play it to how it was in Starved Oblivion, where I just name dropped the names? Because that was how it went, right?
I mean, we don't have to recreate it scene for scene, but
Okay, fine. I'll play like Monty. Wait, no, we're too
Okay,
depressed.
so-
We're all depressed. No, we can't do that.
Everyone's depressed. We'll just say you
That
guys
is-
do this activity for a bit, unless you guys do want to actually play it out.
Let's get a different prompt. I think a different prompt might.
I'm not good at. Why don't you guys come up with a prompt? What do you guys want to do?
We want to do a scene from Starved Oblivion. We have to do one that was probably
Okay.
what was hilarious in Starved Oblivion.
Yeah.
Did you guys want to play your own characters or play different characters?
Monty, I'm depressed. What?
Monty, I've got survivor's guilt.
I'm Monty, I got survivor's guilt. Everyone's
I am
gonna die.
My country, my honor.
My honor.
Oh. Hmm.
Now Emmerich will never. Now I'm gonna only call Emmerich Zuko.
Hi, my name is Emmerich. I hate everyone and everything except for my country.
No. I don't hate everyone and everything. I like a lot of people that aren't the party.
I like everyone but the people I.
I'm Emmerich, and I'm leaving the party to do my own thing. Does he leave the stage?
They do like cheese and butter. Those are the list of party members that is currently positive and not neutral.
Very casually chilling.
Like he doesn't hate bread, but he doesn't really have any. But like bread and him don't talk enough for him to have any real care for bread.
Why don't we just play like the house? Well, who wants to be the mom? Who wants to be the alcoholic father?
I'm sorry. Why was that your option?
And who wants to be the kid?
He wants to get beat. He asked.
And who wants to play the dog?
Who wants to get violently abused?
Who wants to be
Who
the
wants to
wife
be the
that
drunk
gets
father?
beaten?
Who wants to be the drunk father?
I would
Tommy
like
and
to
Monk
make
with
a,
the way about
I
a
would
flurry
like
of
to make a
blows.
better suggestion for what this improv skit was. Coming up with an improv skit.
Yeah, well, I came up with one, okay, and I don't think it was the
Then it
worst in
became
the world.
Starved Oblivion.
Oh well, how about this? We just act out the whole entire like Baldur's Gate, like from like Act 1 to Act 3. And there's like, and one person's playing
I
Dark
would
Urge, and
rather
we're just
shoot
like,
myself. I'm not going to be acting out all of Baldur's Gate 3.
we're all making it up. I'm Dark Urge,
one-
and I'm here with my friends in the.
I roll to sex Shadowheart.
Okay, how about we just play D&D? We're improving a D&D thing.
Good
Oh,
lord,
this
or
is
we could
getting
not
worse.
do this
As
improv
it
and
continues.
just say we did, but
every time.
Let's say we
Let-
did, but let's not.
let's
say we
not but say we did.
Okay.
Mm, okay.
Yeah, you guys do that. You feel very fucking uncomfortable. All right, something's wrong there. All right, I don't know what happened in that like improv moment, but
My game crashed. It crashed?
you all felt really out of place, very uncomfortable, out of like character. It's strange. None of you are improvisational masters yet. You have much to learn.
Bullshit! I never got a chance!
Listen, I can't play Bat without being an actual Starved Oblivion, okay? I don't know what to tell you.
I had only been able to say one line, motherfucker! I will not go on that sinking ship!
I'm Monty. I have
Oh, that's on you.
depression. I have survivor's guilt. I smell. I look like a mud skipper.
I'm gonna be honest, if they had clapped their hands once when they asked for my name, I would have cast disguise self on myself. I am you!
Sukuna style.
So
It's fucking Yuji. you
Holy
stupid-
Sorry,
fraud.
I don't watch JJK.
God, kill yourself now.
that's crazy. So yeah, you guys walk away from that. You had fun. It was a little uncomfortable, but you all had fun, I guess. It was a little funny. A couple chuckles.
See, I'm used to sitting and watching the show, not being in the show.
I mean, yeah, some of the other improv guys were pretty funny. Some of them were awkward. Others of them were like really funny, and it looks like they've known each other for a while, despite being strangers to each other.
Mm.
So yeah, you guys get done with that. You go back to the main street. Call it a day, or do you want to do other stuff?
Nate, do you want to do anything? We have done something, I think. Hmm. Nate.
Josh.
Do you want to do anything? We all three have done some. Well, all two have done something.
Not particularly.
Okay. I guess I'll drill into the core of the earth and blow. I'm joking.
There is a Bree, something catches your eye. There's a genie next to what appears to be next to a sign, very mysterious. Like, you're surprised no one caught sight of this before. And there's a sign next to him that says, "I bet you can't pickpocket me." There appears to be a bunch of people like talking to him, and he's having like a normal conversation. And while the people are having this conversation, some guy walks up behind him, and he tries to like grab at the genie's back pockets, and the guy just disappears as the genie turns around and starts laughing. He disappears in like a poof of smoke.
I would look over to Bree, and I gave them like a little smile.
Bree's feeling her own dark urge right now.
Do not steal. Well, try to steal from
I
me.
I can give you guidance, and I can give you advantage. And I know you're good at sleight of hand.
Plus 10.
Come on, you got this.
All right. So wait, advantage and D4 of guidance.
Yep.
All right. Can I roll, Axel?
Mm-hmm. What would you guys like to do? How would you go about this?
You
want to have when distract him in a conversation while you try to sneak up behind him?
This sign says you cannot steal, right? Well, don't steal from me.
We start going.
No, it says, "I bet you can't pickpocket me."
What's the purpose of this sign?
Yeah, he is based off of that guy from Baldur's Gate, by the way.
Norwin joins in to distract.
Yeah, I'm gonna be like asking, like, "Hey, what's the prize if someone is able to do it?" Or like, having to be a conversation with them.
You're fucking.
We'll lock him into.
20.
Well, that's a surprise, my friend.
23. Clown's back.
You want a person to pickpocket you? Doesn't that seem a bit unsafe? Stealing whatever you got. A modified 20. Did you add a
yeah.
D4?
23.
Oh, okay.
Roll stealth.
Super. Me?
Yep.
Da.
Does he also get advantage with this?
Can I use the help action on him? No. Wait, would I be able to use the help action on him?
I can begin to help.
So you get really close to reaching into his back pocket, but then you notice his head kind of like twitch, and he quickly turns around to look at Bree, but Bree just barely manages to stay within his outside of his line of sight, and Bree almost bumps into you two as they like slip behind the genie, pulling like a kind of like Tom and Jerry, like he turns around and you're still like staying behind him. He then says, the genie is like suspicious, like, I could have sworn there was someone behind me.
Must have been the wind.
Yeah,
must have been the wind.
Anyways, he turns around again, and Bree once again slips behind him back to square one.
Do I have to roll again? Sleight
Yeah,
of hand?
roll again if you want to keep going.
Can
Do
I
they
do
still
it? Do I
have-
still have the advantage? And
We're distracting him,
Yeah,
right?
you still have advantage.
I think you might be a little bit crazy. I don't think I see anybody. Trust me, I have really good ears.
You still have guidance as well.
27 now. Does a 27 do it?
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
I have good ears and eyes. I don't see anybody or hear anybody near. Like
He's asking. He literally asked for it.
Well, you see, my friend, I'm a Djinni specifically from the plane of air. So
There.
I'm quite
Ooh.
perceptive in noticing disturbances in the air currents. If someone wants to sneak up to me, they'd have to not disturb any air around them. Must have been a leaf or bird or something, because I could have sworn there was someone behind me.
Maybe it's
so
the
I stole
music.
from his I've pickpocketed him successfully at this point.
Yeah, you
right?
did.
Okay, am I allowed to like step out from behind him and just say, or maybe you're just not as observant as you think, while like holding something I took out of his pocket? Would that be a good idea?
Well,
Yeah,
he does. He's
so-
asking for it.
Yes. So you hold on. I want to come up with an item real quick.
The same ring from Baldur's Gate 3.
This is your restaurant, and I'm your manatee.
Skullduggery.
The gloves of skullduggery.
Skullduggery axe. It's like
Clown, it's
He's
you
putting him
don't
up.
think-
Yeah. It's like an attraction thing.
It's like a carnival game that's impossible.
Yeah.
Except we just rigged it, baby.
Now we use teamwork. Teamwork is
Okay,
the tree work.
uh,
Yeah.
So what you managed to get out is this interesting like glove. It's a fingerless glove. It seems to have various runes and symbols on it. Ah, I knew there was someone behind me. Ah, damn it. Well, you well deserve that, my friend. You're you're tricky. I commend you. No one has been able to sneak up to me this far. You must be quite talented in your sneaking abilities.
Yeah, I also just have good help.
Ah, your friends here, they were trying to distract me, weren't they?
Well, I
Well,
think
I
trying
had
to
plenty
is sort
of
of a. I feel like saying trying to is sort of a, but since I succeeded,
Mm.
mm.
You're really fucking around with the genie. That's crazy. Me personally, you really
Well, anyway, I suppose you deserve that. It's a glove that carries the elemental power of air around it. So with that glove, you can cast multiple like wind type spells. I'll create it and put it in your inventory later. You can do a bunch of different stuff with it. It's neat.
What? Cheater! You're being sent to the jungle.
The jungle to fight fucking dinosaurs.
Alright. But now for the new game. He says,
There's no like attunement requirements, right, Axel?
There are.
Oh no.
You have to be a rogue.
Oh, thank God.
it's
Anyway,
okay, he's not
Yeah.
the mean one. He did not get sent to the jungle.
no, he's a chill genie. He's a wind genie.
Welcome to the jungle.
I don't even think there's like regular. I think there are regular genies, but they're like fucking gods. So, can you fight the genie in Baldur's Gate?
He has
can look
health.
around and find out.
Well, everything in Baldur's Gate has health.
If you can fight it, you can kill it.
As he
Probably.
casts
You
a
probably
wish
could.
and says, "I wish you to die."
It was not Blackham. There's no way. It has like lesser wish. I wish you to go
Wish-
to
No,
zero
no,
health.
They just have wish.
A wish spell is a wish spell. bro.
I wish
You-
the I wish the mind flayers leave me alone. I just left.
These filthy mind flares went extinct.
That's what Zero would want.
Entertainment.
Anyway, yep, you get a cool glove.
Okay, now we all did our 3 things. Medea, do you want to do anything before we head back to the ship? 'Cause unless you're
I
going
think they just
dancing.
said kill- I think they just said kill Bree right now.
What is there? There was the music. Well,
There's a bunch of different stuff. It's kind of like a carnival, but with a bunch of cool stuff. Let's see, what would Medea like to see? Oh, you can do that. There's a yeah, there's a small stand playing Irish inspired music, and there seems to be a lot of people doing folk dances around them. Not a lot. There's like this couple and some other guy. They seem to be like hyping each other up, like hey. They seem to be having a good time, but you notice that their form isn't quite perfect. It could use some work.
dancing. Okay.
This okay. What's your guys' proficiency bonus plus? Okay, so roll a performance check with advantage, and then add 3 to it.
Yeah, me giving the help action would do nothing.
Tear up the dance floor.
Somebody call 911. Shawty going fire on the dance floor.
He's a predator.
What?
Sorry. Just thinking of that one song from iHugany where he's like talking about the predators. That song about the predators.
Predator.
Yes, advantage.
Yeah. And then add a +3 to it.
It's always so funny seeing Yuichiro versus ex-villain.
Modified 20. So holy shit. So this like smile appears on your face as you approach them. And are you able to talk, or do you just want me to explain what happens? Like,
I can talk.
okay. Yeah, so you approach them. Do you want to like, you know, say like nah, that's not how you that's
No. You got it all wrong. That is not how you dance the traditional Irish jig. I'm gonna fucking show you how it's done.
Oh boy.
So
This will be
you
interesting.
do it, and like even by your standard, you're just kind of like in the mood today. Even by your standards, you actually pull it off like really well. You even pull off some professional. I don't really know how much goes into the like dance and stuff, but you pull off some like difficult moves, and like they just stare at you in awe, like holy shit. Some people not even like associated with them like kind of show up and gather around. They're like, oh my god, what type of dance is that? And like a bunch of people start cheering you on. You get people like clapping to the beat of the song as you like you hit every note perfectly. And some people toss you a couple of coins, like holy shit, well done.
Hey Cloud, roll an extra D4. It's not going to make any difference, but I'm going to use guidance for everyone.
Fuck yeah. D4.
Yeah.
3.
23.
23. Okay. Yeah, the guy from earlier is like, oh my god, you have to tell me how to do that. That one thing you did with. How did you do that? Like my legs don't even. Like he's like trying to recreate what you did, but he's like, oh my god, you're talented. How did you're?
Thank
Wow,
you.
I've spent so long, what's it called? Practicing this folk dance from what did we just call it Fantasy Ireland or is it like
Fantasy Island.
Fantasy Ireland? I've visited quite a few times, but I and I've had like natives kind of teach me the basics of the dance,
Sure.
but I've even while I was there, I've never seen someone pull it off quite like as well as you did. That was miraculous. That was beautiful.
'Cause I'm-
honestly.
Oh, I curtsy. Well, I'm from there. I've lived there all my life.
I can tell. I would be astonished if you
Dick rider,
weren't.
God damn.
Yeah, I could immediately tell. That
Thank
Amazing,
you. I
honestly.
appreciate it.
yes,
Of
that
course.
was great. And because of you, our stand wasn't getting as much attention before, but now we have a few like children trying to learn what you did. That was amazing. Thank you. I feel like
But
this culture and its people doesn't get enough attention with all the Spanish and English dances around. Everyone wants to learn them, but so that was
That's
great.
what I've been telling everybody. I grab this man and I give him a big ol' hug. You understand me.
Okay, a little tight,
Sorry, I don't know my own strength.
Oh man.
Yes. But
I would say there was a slight opportunity missed to also do a log tossing.
I don't know what that is.
Bro, is that Irish?
Yeah, I'm just
fucking
guessing
Irish
Log
here.
tossing's Irish.
Oh my god!
I'm glad.
That's clap. Idiots. Jesus.
Oh.
Did you never watch Brave? That's Scottish, but
I did
Irish.
I did watch.
oh wait, was it Irish? I thought it was I thought they were Scottish.
They're Scottish. Yeah, I'm saying it wasn't.
Yeah. I said it. They're Scottish, but still,
Log
same
tossing?
general area. Both
I don't
do with
remember
log.
Brave. I watched Brave so long ago. All I remember is their family got turned
I
in.
watched it.
Their family got turned into bears, and yeah, that's
Madea,
about
you can
it.
see like Madea has this big smile, but they also have kind of like tears in their eyes. They watch like children like try to learn the dance.
My wife actually helps out at a local tavern. If you want some drinks, I'm sure we could some on us if you don't mind.
Absolutely.
Great. Are those your friends? Would they like to come along?
Yeah, these are my party members. They're my friends. I will tell them. I walk over to them. So there's a guy over there. His wife owns a tavern or works at the tavern, and we can have a couple free drinks on the house. You wanna come in? You wanna come?
That sounds nice. Sure, why not?
Yeah, so you guys, it's getting late at this point. You guys head to the local tavern. Before you guys head over, you guys spend some more time at you guys agreed to meet there later that night. You guys enjoyed the area for a bit longer. Medea probably stayed around and helped the children learn some more of the moves, little tips and tricks. The rest of you, went your own separate way. Usagi looked at some other painters and shared some ideas and stuff. Goodwin, you met with some other bards. They actually one of them actually went to the college you went to. They apparently dropped out. They didn't complete the course, but you guys were familiar with each other. You caught up a little bit with them. I'm gonna be honest, you guys do whatever you want. I don't know. But anyway, eventually you guys all meet up at this bar. You have a fantastic night with the people there. Goodwin and Bree might play
Is
some
my name just forever going to be Goodwin from now on?
Goodwin. Where am I getting Goodwin
I
from?
thought it was Nordwin. It's Nordwin.
I know it's Nordwin, but I feel Goodwin is coming from something and I don't know what.
Where,
The
where
noble?
Axel's like actively attempting to retcon Nordwin's
Zach.
name.
Zach
know.
Goodwin.
I-
What? Is it your last name? It's not your last name. Nordwin
Nope.
Goodwin.
What's your full name? What's your character's
Nordwin Max.
Max? I'm gonna call you Max from now on.
Maxie.
Okay, Max. That's easier to.
Because I'm gonna keep saying Goodwin. I know that, and I don't know where I'm getting Goodwin. I'll come back to Norwin eventually, but you know. I'm
Hey,
gonna-
you said it right.
Because he was actively thinking about it.
Yeah. But yeah, you guys have a pretty good night, and it's great to not have to worry about the problems of a town for once. You know, you had to deal with the druid, the dryad, and the city that wanted to clear out the forest. Had to go through like an illusory forest and stuff. The first time you guys come here, you have to worry about like the authorities catching your friend with the blindfold and stuff, and working with shady dealers. But this was like a nice change of pace. You had like a day off where you just relaxed, took in some culture, and enjoyed yourselves.
On vacation day.
All of you get an inspiration point, and tomorrow you will have a constant bless effect on you, where you can add 1d4 to all of your rolls.
Yay! I love bless.
Fuck yes.
Question.
That is.
Yeah.
So we're going out to the bar, which the person who it. Wait, is this still like an Irish themed bar as well?
Yeah. They have like what is that, Guinness? I don't know.
I am proficient in
Guinness.
bagpipes.
Guinness.
Okay, they have one. They have an old one up on the wall for like decoration, but no one's playing.
What? Okay.
Could someone give me the help?
My food is here.
So, would I?
What
be
is the
allowed to
action?
play that after?
Medea can probably give you the help action for playing like music.
Clown, can you like hit the small child in the background with a hammer?
Please!
Stop crying?
I will
That-
pay you. I will reward you in game.
That was my.
What you in game?
I think she just. I'm
Axel, did
sorry,
you enjoy
the-
the thing I DM'd you earlier today?
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's funny. The mini King Kong being thrown around like nunchucks. So yeah. If you want to roll the check with advantage.
Performance, correct?
Yeah, performance.
27. Wait, I'm gonna guidance myself because I can do that.
Mhm.
30.
Okay. So, oh god. Okay, so yeah, so you guys I don't know, you guys play that type of music, Irish music. I don't know what it is, but I'm sure it's good. In fact, it's so fucking good that people from outside hear you playing, and a lot of patrons start walking in to check out what's playing. And you know, a lot of them start like tossing you guys coins, cheering. The whole bar was empty like a couple minutes ago. Well, not empty, but there was like only like maybe like 10 people, including all of you guys in total. Now there's like 30 people in this tavern. Many of them cheering you on. Some of them stick around to like try out the drinks and notice that it's actually like pretty good.
Slaps.
So yeah, they like, they love it. I wish I could describe the music, but I don't know what Irish music sounds like other than the traditional bagpipe, monster
Isn't
hunter
bagpipe-
ass hunting horn sounds.
I mean,
So-
I'm playing a bagpipe right now.
Yeah, I don't know. Does it have singing? Do people sing in that type of music, or is
You're
it like?
blowing into the bagpipe. You can't really
Well,
sing.
I
a
know
whole lot.
that. I thought you and Medea were like performing together.
But Medea could probably sing something.
Yeah, whatever. You guys do. You rolled a 30. I'm not gonna describe it, but it's good. Very good. You guys get a total of 120 coins each for your performance, and part of it is from the bartender because they're kind of thanking you for giving them so much business just by like hanging out here. But yeah, you guys
Splendid.
get drunk and all your drinks are free and
Oh,
paid
wait,
for.
dumb question. Do we still get that 1d4 from just general rolls?
Nah, it's for tomorrow.
I had to at least ask. Big number go bird.
But yeah, tomorrow big numbers will go even more bird. So yeah, you guys spend the night there. They agree to give you like housing if you want it since it's a tavern. Free of charge, of course.
Might as well.
I don't like sleeping on the bottom of the boat.
If you want to, you can sleep on the boat. You know, it's
I'll sleep in the tavern room.
like
No,
it's
no,
up
no.
to you. Sawyer walks in. He's like, "Where the hell are you guys? Where were you guys?" He sleeps there too, just so he's included next session. I'm gonna end the session here though.
Yay, okay. Crazy. We got a lot of stuff. Rich. I'm
Party
rich.
music in the bar.
Yeah, if you
Rich.
want to fall asleep in the bar from like getting, you know, like your
Drunk
head-
and hammered.
yeah.
Hey, see, guys, we did get drunk in a bar. I told you this would happen.
I did not drink. But yes. Yay.
In a bar
Yeah.
while Irish music was playing. You got drunk. I don't care if you say you didn't.
Bro felt drunk without drinking anything.
Have the
So you
alert
both
senses
alcohol
of
picture.
a rabbit. I put down the alcohol content. I only drink tea. Oh well.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for this session. I will have to
Yeah.
write so much.
You don't. This is a filler episode. If you want, you can skip it. If
I
Nick
am
does not show up next session, I'm going to take their head off their shoulders.